Okay, this is chapter 6. And this chapter is called Working with Money. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to do the getting started part first, and we're just going to do some warm-up exercises for our brain and with our calculator. Most of these you could probably do in your head, but if you're not confident with doing it in your head, you can use your calculator. Okay, so let's do maybe one or two examples from each question here, and then you can fill in the rest. So it says write each percent as a decimal. Now we have to remember that the word percent means per 100. It's a fraction out of 100. So 25% just means, we're going to write as a decimal. It means 25 out of 100. So if you take your calculator and you do 25 and you divide it by 100, you get an answer of decimal point 0.25. Okay, so we can say that's equal to 0.25. Okay, let's do 15%. Well, that's just 15 out of 100. Okay, so we can take our calculator and we can take 15. We divide that by 100 and we get an answer of 0.15. 0.15. Okay, so you can do the other 4 on there. Calculate. Now it says 25% of 500. Now remember from previous chapters, the word of means to multiply. Now 25% we already know from above is 0.25. So this is the same as, let's clear this. 25% is 0.25. And we're going to multiply that, because the word of means to multiply, times 500. So what it's asking us is what is 1/4 of 500? And that is 125. So 1/4 of the number 500 is 125. Let's do B. 6% of 3550. Okay. So we know 6% is just 6 over 100, which is 0.06. Okay, 6 to 500 is 0.06, and the word of means to multiply. Of, or multiply by 35.5, times 35.5 equals $2, or 2.13. 2.13. Okay, so you do the other 4. Write each decimal as a percent. Okay, well, 0.65, we can work our way backwards as a percent. Okay, so we can say that this is the same as we look to the decimal point. This is the 6 is in the 10th spot, 5 is in the 100th spot, so we can say this is the same as 65 over 100, and 65 out of 100 is just 65%. Okay. 0.12, it's in the hundredths column. The 1 is in the tenths column. The 2 is in the 100ths column. So we can say that this is 12 out of 100, which is equal to 12%. So we can work backwards that way. Now, 0.1, we've only got a number in the tens column. So we can say that that's 1 out of 10. And 1 out of 10, that's the same as, it's exactly the same as the number 10 out of 100. 1 over 10 is the same as 10 over 100, which is equal to 10%. Okay, so you go ahead and try the other ones. Write each fraction as a percent, round to the nearest tenth. So we have 2 over 5, 2/5. Well, supposing you had a test and it was out of 5 questions and you got 2 out of 5, and the teacher asked you, well, what percent is 2 out of 5? Okay, well, we can take 2 out of 5 with our calculator, and we can take the top number, 2, divided by 5, because that's what 2/5 is. We get a number of 0.4, and we want it as a percent. As a percent just means we multiply it by 100. And 2 out of 4 is the same as 40%. So 2/5 is the same as 40%. Basically, we're saying that 2, the number 2, is 40% of the number 5. Okay, let's do 5/8. Okay, well, we take our calculator. We take 5 divided by 8, hit equals, and we take that number and we multiply that by 100, because it wants it as a percent per 100, and we get 62.5. So that's the same as 62.5%. Okay, so you do the other 2. So let's fill out this chart. Decimal. I'll do a couple examples. 0.25. Well, we know as a fraction 0.25 is the same as 1/4. Okay, 25 cents. If you have 25 cents in your pocket, you know you've got a quarter. 1/4 means a quarter. And as a percent, well, we just put that over 100, 25 over 100, which is 25%. Okay, now 30% is decimal. This is 0.30. Okay, and as a fraction, we know that 30% is just 30 out of 100, which is the same as, knock off a 0, is the same as 3 over 10. And we take our calculator and we do 3 divided by 10. We get an answer of 0.3. Okay, so it's equal to 0.3. Oh, sorry, 3/10. We don't want that. We already did it over here. As a fraction, it's 3 over 10. Okay, simplified fraction. Okay, we had 30 out of 100, but we want to simplify it to 3/10. Okay, let's do one more. 4/5. Okay, so that's the same as 4 out of 5. So as a decimal, we just take our calculator, we do 4 divided by 5, and we get an answer of 0.8, or 0.8, right there. As a percent, well, 0.8 is just 8 out of 10, which is the same as 80 out of 100, and 80 out of 100 we know is 80%. So if you wrote a test and you got 4 questions right out of 5, you know that you got a mark of 80% on there. Okay, you guys can do the other 3. All right, let's go to the other page. What other examples do we have here? Okay, so since we're working with money, we know that whenever you buy something at the store, you always have to pay 5% GST in the province of Alberta. So you always have to think, whatever I'm buying, I have to add 5% to it. Now I know that the cash register adds it for you, but wouldn't it be nice to know how much you're going to be paying in advance before you get to the cash register and have to pay for the item? Okay, so to calculate the total cost of each item, including the GST, determine the GST, calculate 5% of the price. Okay, so an MP3 player costs $79.99. So GST $79.99 times 0.05, because 5% is 0.05. Okay, and so we'll take our calculator, clear it, and we got an item that is $79.99, and we're going to multiply that by 0.05, and this is how much extra GST you'd have to pay. You'd have to pay an extra $3.99. Looks like $4. Have to pay an extra $4 if we're rounding it. So the total is $79.99 plus an additional $4 GST. $4 GST. I like to underline my 2 little zeros there. And you get an answer of $83.99. Basically $84 is what you're paying. So you've got a laptop. It's $549.99. Well, the GST we know is 5%. So the GST is going to be $549.99 multiplied by 0.05, and we're going to get an answer of, we have 549.99 times 0.05, that's your 5% GST, and you're going to be paying $27.50 GST. So our total is going to be $549.99 plus $27.50 for a grand total of, let's do that, $24.40. Let's just add $549.99 to that, and we're going to answer $577. I've put a little dollar sign there, don't forget. And what was that? 49 cents. And 49 cents. So that's what you'd be paying for the laptop. Okay? So I think you guys can do question 7 and question 8 on by yourself, and maybe even question 9. Okay? Not very hard to do. Okay, just follow the example up above and you should be fine. Okay?